neighbors, not you, but my neighbors in my apartment complex think that I'm a failure.
Oof. You know what? I think a smoke alarm is going off on stream right now because we got some hot players coming in. It's Null, who name swapped. Null is the Mewtwo, rocking the proud tag because he is. Ooh, but you know what? I think Awestin should be the proud one right here.
Hit him
Of
with
the way he
Ichiro
started off this
Suzuki.
game. He started off so hot. He just went for another one. He's trying to call out the Shadow Balls in neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is a general Awestin fair.
All right, so let's see if Null is the Shadow Ball heavy defensive Mewtwo player that Awestin seems to have a read on already, or if he'll have to adjust to a Mewtwo that likes to approach and kind of oppress you with those big buttons. Now, normally, ooh, that's a dead Mewtwo. Normally, Mewtwo does want to play a defensive style and kind of wall with his buttons instead of trying to get aggressive with them.
But some Mewtwo players like it hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But usually that leads to them leaving themselves open. Oh, God. Because like moves like Fair, they're really good retreating, and they're really good at controlling space defensively, but offensively, it kind of puts you in a messed up spot.
Austin's just coming right in with the Todd Frazier, the Asdrubal Cabrera, and everything in between.
Austin does not actually respect his opponent right now.
No, he doesn't, which is unfortunate because Null's actually pretty good.
Yeah, we haven't seen him come out to a Shockwave in a little bit. And in fact, last time I saw him, I thought he was dropping Mewtwo for Cloud.
Really?
Because last time he actually played against Gibbous on his Mewtwo week. And Gibbous 2-0'd him with the Mewtwo, looking like a 2016 Mew Squared versus Mewtwo
King at Super Bit War Score, thank you.
Yeah, it was an experience. But it looks like he's gone back to the Mewtwo. He's realized these are my roots. Awestin a little bit too slow with that George Costanza. Oof.
I like that you didn't name a baseball player, you just named the one person you know that has held a baseball bat before.
Yeah. I also love George Costanza.
I do too.
And that is Ness.
Talk about Seinfeld a lot on this stream.
Yeah, it's just a good show.
I think we have a higher Seinfeld rate than any other
Probably.
Smash 4 stream.
I feel like also it's because one of the few things that we communicate about, or we can communicate about.
It's interesting.
I only talked about Seinfeld after the game was over. Hush.
Well, the game is about to start, and I'm talking about Game 2, which is on Town and City.
Austin keeps approaching with that double jump PK Fire in the air, and it is extra not safe, and he's got punished for it every time, so I'm really concerned. But he's making it work. Oh, there we go!
Ooh.
Catch the air dodge into the ground?
I think Austin just saw the top 10 PK Fires, and he was like, I only had one on that list, I want another.
Yeah.
He's been going for a few of them today.
I feel like sometimes you just watch one of those clips and you're like, oh yeah, that move.
Yeah.
I want it. You know, there was like, we say that there's periods of time where Austin will go for the down air and then droughts where he doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel like now we're reaching periods of time where he goes for wily PK Fires, and then we're going to see a drought where he doesn't.
Very, very late 2015, early 2016 Austin. Where he's somehow dominating, even though he throws out the most unsafe PK Fires ever.
Okay, Null's movement right now is actually really clean, doing a really good job of spacing himself where Austin is preemptively hitting buttons, and he's spacing himself safely around that and positioning himself to punish. Ooh,
oh
my God!
My goodness!
Finally catching what he had been scoping out.
That's what I call an Adrian Beltre right there. I mean, that was the one that he came in with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and he took that velocity and doubled it.
Okay, I remember seeing this last time I saw Null on stream, as he has, I think partially because of Mewtwo, sure, a horrendous air dodge habit. He does not care how many times he has to air dodge into the ground, at which point your air dodge is not that great, Mewtwo.
No.
He will just keep air dodging until it's over. That was not worth it. I don't care if that was a bait. That was not worth the damage.
Well, I mean, Austin's now in a solid lead because he just got all of his health back from that Shadow Ball.
To be fair, these percents can easily be made up by Mewtwo. He does have a pretty strong advantage. But Austin's just cleaned up his play a little bit, spacing himself a little bit better around Null and controlling the aggression.
I personally think Mewtwo's advantage state isn't as strong against Ness. I mean, this advantage is pretty poor, as we saw.
It's not crazy advantage. It's just that like he can deal with Ness approaching pretty well and keep resetting those situations, I feel like. Do like good chunks of 25% at a time.